Shalom. This week's Sedra is Sedra Chukas. This week's Sedra contains a few interesting episodes and obscure halachot dealing with the laws of Tumah and Tara. Our rabbis took many of these difficult laws and explained them homiletically, teaching lessons that addressed other areas having nothing to do with Tumah and Tara or the law under discussion. One such example is the law of Tumas Ohel, which means that when anything in a tent becomes tameh because of the presence of a dead body in the same tent. Hashem stated, "This is the law. If a man dies in a tent, anyone entering the tent and anything in the tent shall be tameh for 7 days." One scholar from the Mishnah at times, Reish Lakish, used this verse to teach about the commitment needed for Torah study. He taught, where do we learn that words of Torah are firmly held by one who kills himself for it? Because it says, this is the Torah, when a man shall die in the tent, our pasuk. Our rabbis have made many comments about the great effort needed to succeed at Torah study. In Perkei Avos, we find the strict dedication to Torah study discussed. Such is the way of the Torah. You shall eat bread with salt, you shall drink small amounts of water, and you shall sleep on the ground. To succeed, you'll need to live a life of deprivation and toil in the Torah. If you do so, fortunate are you, and good is to you. Fortunate are you in this world, and good to you in the world to come. In his Laws of Torah, the Rambam copied this and explained the necessary effort in greater detail, writing that a person whose heart inspires him to fulfill the mitzvah of Torah study in a proper manner and to become crowned with the crown of the Torah should not divert his attention to other matters. He should not set his intent on acquiring Torah together with wealth and honor simultaneously. Rather, this is the path of the Torah: eat bread with salt, drink water in small measure, sleep on the ground, live a life of difficulty and toil in the Torah. The task is not incumbent upon you to complete, nor are you free to desist from it. If you have acquired much Torah, you have acquired much reward, and that reward is commensurate with the difficulty invested. The Rambam's inclusion of the Mishnah that stated that the task of the Torah study is not incumbent upon you to complete in his Laws of Torah study is curious. It doesn't seem to be on the same topic, and in fact seems to send the opposite message than his previous statements about the strict dedication that is required for Torah study. The task is not upon you to complete might seem like an exemption and a leniency to most, but when one recognizes that it is the mere lead-in line to the next few words, nor are you free to desist from it, the true message becomes clear. Irrespective of completion, Torah study requires complete and total commitment, dedication, and effort. Studying Torah isn't about finishing a course, a topic, or a book. It's about immersion in the awareness of God. Shabbat Shalom.